toward left field. O'Neill is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, Paul DeYoung, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. DeYoung stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Tyler O'Neill is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is O'Neill. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Thomas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Carpenter has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch of the at-bat. One strike now from Archer. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Dyson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Flaherty, base runner at first with one out. Fowler behind a ball and two strikes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sliced hard on the ground, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
The bat, number 11.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Oh, that's into the rotunda area.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, Tyler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson's there to put it away and finally put an in.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Archer.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Popped him up. Molina has a play. 1 out. So striding in, Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jason Martin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Into the box now, Lane Thomas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Chasing after it is Dyson.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And another foul ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. At the plate, Colin Moran. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Number 44.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kramer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed. Rush that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pitch popped up. Carpenter over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Cole Tucker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Popped him up. Bell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Yadi Molina digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jose Osuna will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jose Osuna.
And it's fouled away. You see the great batting average coming in. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Dyson is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Thomas has it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Thomas is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV all set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This is on the ground over to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Reined in on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So
they'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he does.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Cole Tucker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catcher.
Digging in, Jacob Stallings. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dave.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Carpenter takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hops this one up. Goldschmidt is under it, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5. Nick Birdie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tyler O'Neill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lane Thomas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Jason Martin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Josh Bell. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Colin Moran. He doubled his last time through. Luke Maile will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. JT Riddle will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. So It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Brian Reynolds will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3. Brian Reynolds stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the right field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 7-5. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Austin Wins will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Wins stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
From the stretch, this is pulled into right. Fowler is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jason Martin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Eric Gonzalez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Eric Gonzalez.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Josh Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. St. Louis led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jack Flaherty earns win number 7 on the season. Chris Archer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Here's Gerard Dyson, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Hit softly down the line at first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Trevor Williams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hunter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Colin Moran, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Pence to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Kevin Kramer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up. Belt calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, Cole Tucker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft line.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Pablo Sandoval stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
With runners in scoring position this season, Dickerson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it, and there are two away now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's the 0-2. Bell scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here comes the 0-2. Hops this one up. Bell over to his right. And that's the third out. I have to. Leading off the inning, Trevor Williams. And they'll need him to get something going here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Line to the right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
At the plate now, Gerard Dyson as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
The bat, the left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. strike one to start the at-bat. Hence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Mike Yastrzemski is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Moran shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Giant. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
The center fielder, number 10.
0-1 the count.
Reynolds.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The first baseman, number 55.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Pulled toward right center field. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Dickerson, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
So now to the plate, Cole Tucker. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Hence is there, one away. Riding in once again, Jacob Stallings. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yastrzemski will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he takes strike 2.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Popped him up. Stallings is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So nothing. So here's Adam Frazier. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the cove and gone.
Not many players have the strength to hit the ball out towards the China Basin in this ballpark. He put a charge into that ball like few have ever done here.
The first baseman.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Colin Moran. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit down the line at first. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the end. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Tucker has a play. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donovan Solano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.